guys, so got a package in the post today. The 4 thermometer stroke hygrometers are here. So what I need to do is get them out, figure out how to work them and get them into the tubs in the incubator. So this is going to be a really good way for me to just be able to open the door a tiny bit of the incubator, look at the numbers, check that everything's okay with the eggs and shut it up again before they get too cold. Obviously this is way better than having to take the tubs out, check it with the thermometer gun and obviously poke my finger in to see how much water is in there. It's going to be a lot better, a lot quicker and a lot less interfering with the eggs, which is obviously the main thing. Belle wanted to come out. I say she wanted to come out, I wanted her to come out because I thought she probably wouldn't try to bite me. I wasn't going to get any of the biggies out. As you can see behind me, possibly the sun's going down. I don't generally handle any of the nocturnal species at night. This is as late as it would be. This is too late for any of the big ones. Belle doesn't have as strong a feeding response as some of the other constrictors that I've got. So that's why she was the very willing volunteer to come out to see us today or this evening. So let's crack on, get these thermometer hygrometers set up and get them in with the eggs. So this is the Repti-Zoo thermometer and hygrometer. So I've got 4 of these, which I'm going to be putting 1 in each tub with Izzy's eggs. So I've just put the battery in and turned it on. So this is basically the home screen that you've got that's given a reading of just the room right now, which is fine. So first of all, I've already changed it to Fahrenheit actually. So it comes up as Celsius. I prefer Fahrenheit just because I know what the numbers are in Fahrenheit. Most of the YouTubers I watch are American, so I don't know, I suppose I've just adopted that rightly or wrongly. So first of all, set the time, so hold the set button and it will ask us to choose between 12 or 24 hours. I prefer 24 hours, up to you. You can keep it as 12 if you want. So set, and now it's asking us for minutes. So at the moment it is 3 minutes past, 2, 3, set, and hours, it is currently 20:03, 20, set. So that's the time done. If we then press the mode button, I don't want to mess around with the alarm, but it'll ask me, so this is month and then date. So it'll ask for year actually. So obviously we are 2020. Set, the month is April. Set, and it's the 15th today. 15th, set. So that's the time, date, set, which is great. So now we want to set some ranges for the temperatures. So if we go through the mode again, what I want to see is, so now we've got low temperatures. So I'm going to hold set now because I want to change those temperatures, and we've got the low flashing here. So I want to adjust it, and I'll press set again, and then it just goes up. So it starts really at the lowest temperature and it goes up. So we're setting the low temperature on this one. So go up, 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 lots of annoying beeping. Doesn't work if you hold it, I've already tried. So I'm going to set the low about 86. That's fine. So that's when the alarm is going to go off for the low. Now it's going to go to humidity, so I want to adjust it. Press the set button and it will let me change it. I'm going to set the humidity at a low of 85. If it gets any lower than that, I want to know about it. But I am going to be keeping an eye, obviously, on these regularly anyway. Set. So now we want to get change the high temperatures. So I'm going to go through. Now the highs come up, hold the set button. I'm going to adjust it. Set. It will start flashing, which tells me it's ready to be changed. lots more annoying beeping. Now it jumps up because obviously it's going up in Fahrenheit, so in Celsius it goes up in ones, but Fahrenheit it goes up in a couple because obviously there's more per Celsius. So 93.2 is about as high as I'd want that really. Set, and then the humidity's flashing. Now I'm purposely not going to set a high for humidity because 90 is the highest it will go to, and I want it above 90. So I don't want the alarm going off all the time because it's above 90, because that's where I want it and it's just going to be really irritating. Above 90 it just says HH, which I'm guessing is high humidity. So that's a little bit annoying in that that's something that's going to it's a bit irritating, but at least if it says HH I know it's above 90 humidity, which is fine. But obviously it would be nice if it went up to 100 really, but never mind. So that's all set up now. I've already set up the other 4, and I've got them all here. So all that's left now is to get these into the tubs. So I'm going to do that. So what I've done has been a complete numpty, and I've realised now that I've got one probe. So one of these on the back, I'm guessing the top one must be the hygrometer, which I found out because it increased the humidity as I was holding the back. I tested the same. I've just got out of the shower, so my hands are quite hot at the moment. So I tested the same by holding the probe. Absolutely didn't work. So what I've done is I've dug a little hole here at the front, carefully away from the eggs, and that's going to sit in there so that when I look from the front, I'll be able to see it without opening the lid and messing around. So I've just taken a little bit of the wire out of the loops, out of the twirly thing. I'm not really sure what that's called actually. And that's going to sit in there like that, so that I'll be able to see it when I open it from the front. If it's got water on it, I can just shine a light and I'll be able to see it that way, which is fine. I've got no problem with that. But it's going to mean I don't have to take the lid off. This egg here is absolutely humongous. Let's just snooze that. Thank you very much. So that is how I'm going to set that up, and I'm going to get these quickly back in the incubator to keep warm. So this is the last box. I'm going to do exactly the same again. I'm going to pull the wire out of a couple of loops of the wire out rather. Try and use my English. I'm going to dig a little hole here without messing around with the eggs as much as possible. Now this probably isn't how everyone would do it. So I'm sorry if people are watching this and it's making your eyes bleed, but this is how I'm going to do it. So bury that in there. It's a great saying that I love, saying there's more than one way to skin a cat, and I think this is definitely one of those situations. So the probe's happily in there. This is happily in there. It's going to have to be, because I'm pretty convinced, as I said, that this is the hygrometer bit or element here. If it's not, and it is the probe by some random, I don't think it is though, because there's nothing on there. There's no holes on there. There's nothing that makes me think that that is also a probe for humidity. I'm pretty sure that's just temperature. So that can go in there. It doesn't matter. If the humidity hurts it, then I'll buy some more, and next time I'll buy them with 2 probes. It's as simple as that really. So I'm going to shut up, get these back in, get them back in the warm. Some lovely stickers to look at. Some new ones down the bottom. Thank you. And I've got this one today. Thank you. So, oh, there go the bottles in the door. So this is what we have. So these are all obviously still setting up. They've literally just been put in. So that one's a bit tricky to see. I'd have to use a torch to see that one, but we can see that's the one that's literally just gone in this minute. So that's all creeping up nicely. That one's up to 89, that one's up to 88. I think they're going to go up more. I'm pretty sure. I'll come back and check, obviously, in an hour or two. But as you can see, that I don't believe for a second that that's only 87% in there, because I've just felt the down here when I've obviously dug those little holes with my fingers, and it is wet down there. So I'm pretty confident that that is wet enough in there, to be honest. So yeah, it's creeping up now. So yeah, let's leave this alone, and we'll check back in a bit, or I will, and make sure that everything's good. So that's going to be it from me for today. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if this is your sort of thing. Hopefully it was interesting. I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you again.